Hi, this is the booth of Ofelia and Sparc, which are two European projects. One is Ofelia, that is the testbed project. It has some similarities with GD projects in the sense that this is an open flow testbed where a researcher can reserve slices consisting of virtual machines that we can dynamically create, and access to a base of mostly NEC switches. We also have some HPs, extreme network switches and so on. We have five campus islands currently up and running in Berlin, Zurich, Ghent, Essex and Barcelona. All of them, each of them consisting of 3 to 5 NEC switches, plus a number of servers that are where you can then just go and order your slices. If I manage to restart the demo here, okay, yes. What we're showing here is a piece of a demonstrator, or let's say a bit of a prototype developed in another project that is Sparc. Sparc stands for Split Architecture Carrier Class Network. So that's a very small European research project, mainly driven by Ericsson, the European Ericsson, and Deutsche Telekom, plus some academic partners, not very many, all in all 5 partners. This is about splitting. An open flow is doing a split between a controller and the forwarding plane. And Sparc is going a bit wider in that it tries to explore if this split is the right one, or if there are other architectural splits that you can think of and that would make sense. So here we come up with an idea or the concept of splitting the forwarding out from the data processing. So far what you can do is you have in OpenFlow, you have actions that are stateless processing. In a way you're changing the header of a frame. Here we're also considering stateful processing, and for that stateful processing we need containers that are actually keeping the state. So that is what we are showing here. We're reserving a couple of virtual machines and open flow switches in a slice, and doing our own experiment with the modified open flow stack that has been developed in this Sparc project.
Awesome. Now, would you mind, Mark, trim me through the whiteboard again? I don't have a very good video with the glare of the thing. Do you mind showing me the whiteboard?
Yeah, but I think that
it's a little primitive, but it gives a good understanding of what you're demoing.
Better than me, but basically what we have is the experiment that we again was talking about in a slice of Ofelia. So we have a special island of Ofelia, which is a sub-island specifically of the Berlin island. And we have an NEC switch plus 2 VMs, this VM here and this VM here. I will not explain this one because Hagen is going to do it better than me. But in this VM, the only thing that we have is that we have an aux controller and a video source, and obviously it's connected to this NEC through some data bridges of the Zen server. And this aux controller is managing this NEC, so the forwarding tables of this NEC. And here is what the cool stuff comes from the Sparc project, and Hagen can show you if we are able to restart the demo.
What we have here in this Berlin sub-island is a double open VPN gateway. We have for the whole of Ofelia there's one control network where we have private IP addresses, and the actual data path is a flat layer 2 network. So here's what we are executing is we're setting up a PPP over Ethernet connection, because that is what we're actually trying out here, a separation of PPPoE into a control and a data path. So we're setting up a separate PPP over Ethernet connection from the laptop here in Stanford, from a virtual machine here, going through that OpenVPN layer 2 tunnel into an OpenFlow switch, which is a software switch right now because it's experimental. Here we extract the ether types that are responsible for network control protocol, IP control protocol, and then we create a virtual port that does the encapsulation, decapsulation in the data So this is actually an exercise that is probably relevant for most of the tunneling protocols. So that shows how you can do stateful processing inside OpenFlow.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. And yeah, you can see the console. Sorry, there's a lot of glare over here. I'm going to try and show you as much as I can. You can see what they're demonstrating, the video feed.
What we then actually do,
just see that you're setting up the PPP script.
so it's starting the PPP from here, and what should happen next is that the video is already starting.
Here.
So this is the other and simple part is that we are using an aux controller that is switching between two ports every 20 seconds, so the video comes out either left or right.
Great. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.